Hello, welcome to Nonsense with Nasby, with me, Nasby. All right, back with me. I know you are obsessed with your phones, and you are obsessed with all these social networking services. All of you has Facebook accounts, all of you have Twitter handles, and all of you have Instagram accounts. Did you realize that the problem that's growing day by day is cyberbullying amongst teenagers, and this is all caused by your obsession with technology? So today, for you kids, we're gonna talk about cyberbullying and how to handle it. Right, have you ever had someone sends you nasty messages or rude comments on your comment section to you or about you? And have you ever wondered, should you ignore them? Or maybe you should do something about it? And if your question is to seek for advice from me, well, you're in luck, because today I have some tips to give you. Tip number 1, don't ever reply. Because bullies, cyberbullies or otherwise, they just love getting a reaction out of you. They love it. Reply to their comments, the more they love it. So don't let them know that their comments is causing you stress. Just leave them hanging and they'll go away. It'll pass. Tip number 2, maybe you can block those messages, all those nasty and unkind messages saying things to you or about you. Block them. The best way is to disconnect yourself entirely from electronic communication. But as I'm saying it, I know it sounds dumb, because obviously you can't live without your phones. So if you must do it, there's this thing called filter, where you can filter out all those messages and block them so that you won't ever see them on your timeline again. Maybe you should do that. Again, maybe if someone bullies you in a chat room, your Facebook chats or your WhatsApp group chats, someone ever bullies you, don't get into an argument with them, because you'll never win. He's out there to attack you. And the more you defend yourself, the more it looks like you're guilty. So, don't be afraid to report them to the chat room moderator, and they will handle it for you. Your work is done. Tip number 3, maybe you can talk to someone. You should not try to deal with this problem all on your own. It'll kill you. Ask for help from adults, maybe your teacher or your parents or some other adults that you can trust. Some victims of cyberbullying feel the problem is their fault. It's never your fault. You're the one who's bullied. And the problem is they delay getting help. Don't wait. Look for help. You don't have to put up with the bullying. And the sooner you make them know about this, the better. All right. Tip number 4, save the evidence. If you've been the victim of online bullying, chances are you have evidence and proof. Maybe you screenshotted it, or maybe you even saved them as photos, or whatever. Take them and show them to someone that can maybe take action about it. For example, your school counselors, or even a drastic one, go to the police. They'll be running scared, I tell you. Tip number 5, if you're not the victim of cyberbullying, but you know someone who is a victim, help them. Don't make them feel alone. Don't encourage cyberbullies, as this will make the problem worse. You shouldn't be afraid to report the bullies if they continue doing that, because if you don't report them, it'll never stop. Don't be afraid, because you're not alone. That about wraps up this edition of Nonsense with Nasby, with me, Nasby. And if you're wondering where I get the text from, it's from this book, the Pulse book, perfect for Form 1 students and Form 2 students. We use it, you just don't know it. All right, that's it. Thank you very much.